My wife was at a dinner with her lover when the waiter set my divorce letter in front of them. Her reaction stopped the restaurant cold. I watched from the shadows. The chandelier's weak light caught the silverware between them. She snorted, "Too loud, too easy with him." She leaned in, brushed his hand for an instant, a flash of something she no longer gave me. My chest tightened. Betrayal never arrives gently. It crashes into you like a blow you can't see coming. I thought of our first year, nights spent awake, talking until dawn, the gentle press of her hand against my chest, the whispered, "I love you." That felt real. That bond felt real, or at least I wanted to believe it. I bought the house, plotted trips, let her think I was blind, guided only by love. Foolish, yes, but deliberate. I was patient, calculating. I always knew patience might become my weapon. It began with tiny signs, a phone left unlocked, a foreign perfume in the hall closet, a laugh that changed as if she carried heavy secrets. I noticed. I filed things away. One evening I followed her, nothing dramatic, just a walk. From outside the restaurant, I watched through the glass doors. Her lips shaped his name like a private spell. The ice inside me finally split. I didn't rage, I didn't scream. Anger alone is sloppy. Revenge needs accuracy. I watched, I listened, I recorded. Every meal, every furtive text, every stolen look. I learned her favored table, her wine of choice, the cadence of her lies. Quietly, I assembled my case. Lawyers, proof, finances. Tools meant not merely to wound, but to reveal everything. Weeks went by and the plan ripened. I arranged a dinner that would pass for ordinary. The reservation, for them, coincided with the anniversary of our first date. That irony was deliberate. The waiter, briefed and discreet, slid the envelope across the table the moment she reached for his hand. I saw her through the reflection in a wine glass. Confusion first, then disbelief. Her mouth opened wordlessly. The paper trembled in his grip. He had no clue, just as she never imagined I could be so controlled, so patient. She glanced at him, then down at the envelope. Heads turned. She slowly understood what she held, my signature, my decision, my ultimatum. Divorce, inevitable, irrevocable. The room fell mute. She made a small, sharp gasp that hung in the quiet. His hand pulled back. They froze, laid bare. Panic clawed in her eyes. No excuses, no rehearsed lies. Only the burden of the truth she'd been ignoring. I could hear the cracks in the facade she'd built. I didn't need to speak. My silence shouted louder than any outburst. She tried to salvage it, words spilling like brittle glass, pleading, flung disbelief. But the moment was cinematic, public. Tension rippled through the diners, whispers spread. A tiny, almost hidden smile touched my lips. Quiet justice, relentless and exact, asks for no cheers. It simply falls into place. I didn't tail them afterward. I didn't gloat. I let her sit with it while I stepped outside into the crisp night, alone and free. The empty streets bore witness to my restraint, my patience, my control. Every footstep reminded me the world still obeyed measure and intent. The following weeks were quieter than I expected. Paperwork moved, assets split, lies tallied. On the surface, friends, family, co-workers saw calm. Beneath, she and everyone else knew the underestimated one remained steady, in command, untouchable. I returned to that night often, not with hatred, not with triumph, but with clarity. The betrayal stung, it burned. Yet the enactment of my justice, precise, inevitable, was intoxicating. She once thought she could manipulate me, beguile me, avoid scrutiny. In a single silent moment, she learned her games were hollow. My revenge was not loud or reckless. It was flawless. I don't boast. I am not vengeful in the crude sense. I am exacting. I am patient. And when betrayal rises, it meets me prepared. That night, the silence of the restaurant belonged to me. Her fall belonged to me. The muted satisfaction of balance, of order restored, belonged to me. As I pass the closed doors and leave the ghosts of her choices behind, one thought remains. Betrayal is ablaze, and I am the still wind that fans it until it consumes everything, leaving only clarity behind. No regret, no hesitation, only a reckoning delivered with precision beneath witnesses who will recall the hush long after the screams.